Namaste everyone, welcome to another 30-minute yoga flow with me today. If you're ready to get started, interlace your hands behind your head and open through the arms as you inhale and as you exhale round. Inhale, open, and exhale, bring your elbows to meet. Starting by warming up the spine. Today's flow will be a beautiful mix of standing and seated postures, a bit of fast flowing movement, and then a bit of stillness as well. So continue with these movements, really unraveling through your spine. And releasing the hands when you're ready. I'm going to start with a breath of fire pranayama. This will be rapid pumps through the navel. You're going to focus on the exhale. It's all nasal breathing. So when you're ready, breathe in fully to prepare and then start to pump through your navel. Rapid exhales. Breathing all the way up to the top, hold. Maybe taking another sip of air in, continue to hold. And releasing all the air. Take a few rounds of normal breathing before we do another round. Tapping into how you're feeling. And then we'll start another round of breath of fire. So breathe all the way in, prepare, and then start to pump your navel. This time holding at the bottom and staying here with this breath hold for a few moments. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. Come back to your normal breathing. No control, no force. Just naturally. And then place your hands on your heart and come onto your knees. You'll start to step forward with the right leg into a low lunge. Place your hands framing your front foot and then take a twist, opening up through your right side. Gaze up towards your hand. Blend your hand back down and tuck your back toes to come into a higher lunge. And just gently shifting back and forwards here. Slow and steady. Step back into your plank and drop your knees, then your chin and your chest to the ground. And swooping forward into your cobra pose. On an exhale, send your hips back to your heels, child's pose. Take a deep breath here in this child's pose. And exhale. Start to walk your hands towards you and placing them back on your heart, finding your kneeling position. And we'll take it on the other side. Step your left leg forward this time. Plant the hands to frame your front foot, and this time twisting open to your left side. Looking up towards your hand. Drop the hips. And then tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and rocking forward and back here. Gently warming up through the legs. And stepping forward, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae to standing. Slowly and controlled. And then reach your arms up and bring them to your heart. Release your hands by your sides. And on an inhale, sweeping them up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, dive to the ground. Forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Plant the hands and step back into a plank. Again, dropping the knees, the chin, and the chest. Find your way into a cobra pose. Inhale. And child's pose, send the hips back. Breath in, breath out. Walk your hands towards you again, and back onto your heart. Find your kneeling position. And we'll step forward with our right leg again. Finding your low lunge. Plant your hands and again taking a twist over to your right side. This time we'll bring some movement into that top arm by circling it back, down, and around 3 times. Moving with your breath. After 3 rounds, lifting your back leg and coming into a high lunge, reach your arms by your ears. We'll open out to the sides into a warrior 2. And then start to straighten your front leg. We'll find our way into Trikonasana, triangle pose, by reaching forward like something's pulling you on an inhale. And then dropping that right arm down, left arm reaches up. Trying to keep your body in a straight line, not leaning too far forward or backwards. Make your way back up and reverse your triangle pose here by lifting your right arm above you and leaning back. Then frame your front foot, make your way into a plank position. Drop your knees and take your flow here. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Take a breath here. Exhale. Making your way up to your knees. Hands on your heart and step your left foot forward, low lunge. Plant your hands and twist to the left. And again, creating some circles with your top arm, back, down, and around for 1, 2, and 3. Release and tuck your back toes to lift yourself into a high lunge. Open up to the side, warrior 2. Straighten that knee and find your way into Trikonasana on this side. Seeing if you can stack your arms so they're on top of each other. And keeping your hips square. Breathe. And then windmilling yourself up into a reverse triangle. Making your way all the way back down. Find your plank position and take your flow. Knees, chin, chest, lower to the ground. Cobra pose. This time, make your way into a downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of the session. So to warm up the hamstrings, bend one knee at a time, walking out your dog. And when you feel ready, find stillness with your legs. Start to make your way forward into a standing position and heel-toeing your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Palms together and bend down into a yogic squat. Elbows pushing, knees open. And then slow and controlled, push your way up to standing. We'll take a few flows like this. Make your way back into your yogic squat. And then slowly standing up. Reach up with your arms. And then back down. And once more. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Gently make your way into a seated position. We're going to come into a cow-facing pose. So bringing your right knee on top of your left to stack your thighs here. And once you feel comfortable, you can bring your right arm over to the right side to take a bit of a side stretch here. And you can place your left hand behind your back. Tilt your head over to the side, feeling a big opening through your hips, your ribs, your neck. Again, not leaning too far forward or backwards, trying to stay nice and balanced here. Gently making your way back up to a neutral position. And we'll switch legs. So placing your left leg under the right this time. And we'll take it to the other side. Ensuring both of your glutes are grounded. And then you can start to walk your left hand this time over to the left. And then right arm wraps around your back, leaning over to your left side. One more breath here, and then making your way back up, unraveling your legs. We're going to come into a half saddle position by bringing your left foot just outside of your left thigh. And your right leg is straight along the mat. You can come down onto your forearms, and if this is where it's at for you today, then stay here. If you would like to go a little deeper, you can make your way all the way onto the ground. And if you are on the ground, place your hands on your heart. We'll hold here for a few moments, so focus on your breath. And gently start to make your way up from this pose onto your forearms, and then all the way up to seated. Keep that left leg where it is and reach up. Take a forward fold over your straight leg. Making your way up to an upright seat. And place your right foot up towards your left hip. Finding a half lotus position, you can take a bind if that's within your practice, with your right hand behind your back, catching your foot. And then bringing your left hand in a half prayer at your heart. If you do have a bind, releasing. And bringing your feet in front of you and shaking out the hips a little by rocking your knees from left to right. Then straighten your left leg and bring your right foot outside of your right thigh into saddle pose on the other side. Either coming onto your forearms or all the way down onto the ground and holding here with an internal rotation of your hip. If this is uncomfortable for you, feel free to do a half butterfly instead, with your hip opening in the other direction and the sole of your feet on your inner thigh. And making our way up out of this pose. Reach up and take a forward fold over that straight leg. Work yourself upwards and take your half lotus on the other side. So bringing your left foot right in front of your right hip. Maybe taking a bind behind your back. And then bringing your right hand in a half prayer at your heart. While you're in this half lotus, tapping into your heart space. And allowing any external distractions to fall away, focusing entirely inwards. Release out of your half lotus. And we'll find our way into a full saddle pose now. So both of the legs on the outer edges of your thighs and making your way down. Sometimes holding poses for a longer amount of time instead of flowing through different movements with each breath can be more challenging, as this is when we have the space and the time for those thoughts to start flooding in, or for us to feel what's really going on in our body. I promise you, your to-do list of what you need to be doing for the day and the week will still be there for you, waiting after your practice. So give this time fully for you. Good work. Now making your way out, straightening your legs in front of you, and we'll take a forward fold over your legs. Feel free to give your legs a little shake out as well. Inhale, reaching up and lengthening, and exhale, folding forward over your legs. We'll take a flow here by rolling back up, reach up. Plant your hands just behind you and push your hips up into reverse plank. Drop your head back. And then grounding through your sitting bones, reach up and fold forward over your legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, plant the hands behind you and push your hips up. And then lower the hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. And just do one more round here at your own pace. And once you're finished your final round, making your way onto a tabletop position, plant the hands under your shoulders, knees under hips, and take your cat-cow movements. Exhale, round the spine, and inhale, arching the spine. Come into a neutral position and turn your left leg outwards to come into a side plank variation. So you're facing the right side. And reach your right arm above your head, and you can begin to bring a mudra into your hands by connecting your index finger and your thumb. Lift your right leg. See if you can catch your foot, bringing your index and your middle finger around your big toe. Guide your leg forward into a low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, straighten through your right leg. Half Hanumanasana. Inhale to shift forward into your low lunge. Lifting your back knee and step back into your downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Lower your knees into tabletop. And this time shifting out your right foot to the side, coming into your side plank variation on the other side. Again, you can bring your index and thumb together and then start to lift your top leg. See if you can grab your big toe or your foot and guide your leg all the way forward into a lunge. Straighten through your left leg, shift your hips back, and take it forward. And again, meeting in a downward facing dog. Lowering all the way down onto your belly this time, and plant your forearms into the ground into Sphinx position. Lifting your chest and your chin up, broadening the collarbones. Come into a half frog position by bringing your right knee out to the side, and then thread your left arm under your right to make your way into a spinal twist. Shift yourself onto your back and over to the middle of your mat. And we'll take it the other way, hugging in your right knee and bringing it across your body. Your left arm reaches out to the left side, finding your twist. Beautiful. Find your way onto your back. Give both of your knees a hug in and make your way into a comfortable seat. And place your palms together between your eyebrows. May your thoughts be kind. Bring your hands together at your mouth. May you speak with truth. And at your heart, may you act from love.